Wow. Hello, Tulip. God, I got to come up with a new one for you now.
You used to have so many nicknames.
I got one.
What is it?
Kual Dang, the new L.A. Laker. You're the new L.A. Laker. Kual Dang.
I love it.
Nobody in this room gets. You're both from different quadrants of the world. He's from Africa.
I'm from Minnesota.
You're from So the area you claim. So
what?
It happens.
You look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I love your bajillion shirt.
This is my RNC outfit.
So what you wear normally with a pinstripe black and white button
regular
front, long sleeve
attire, but then you put like a Gordon Gekko-y kind of a Wall Street greed is good shirt on. And you ready for the RNC?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We should say right now we are being periscoped.
I know it's weird not to introduce our guest when he's already on camera.
It is strange.
It's very odd. Very odd.
So this is a new experience for us. I think it's going to go great.
I think it is.
The listeners won't hear our distractions. Hopefully we won't be distracted.
Hopefully they'll listen to the podcast again on Wednesday after they've seen it already. We don't know how this is going to work.
It's exciting these times, right, Howard?
It sure is. You got the RNC. We got us doing this. It's pretty nuts.
Should we introduce our guest?
Please.
He's a comedian, actor, and podcaster, to name a few things. Check out season 3 of BoJack Horseman on Netflix on July 22nd and listen to his podcast, Spontaneation. I always say it wrong.
Spontaneation.
No,
Spontaneation.
No.
Because it's
You
spontaneous.
can't just repeat the same.
Spontaneation.
What?
Like the Enye, the
Spontaneous.
No.
It's
Free
That's racist, Brett.
What?
it is Spontaneation.
There we
Spontaneation.
go.
On Earwolf, it's Paul F. Tompkins!
It's me, guys.
Wow. Hey,
I'm back.
you're here.
It's so nice to have you back in studio.
Guess who's back? Back again. It's
We're
me.
back. This is going to be fun. We got an RNC episode, and
Wait,
Paul-
it's officially
An
our RNC?
episode.
I think so. You've got stripes. I've got stripes. Paul's got a suit, which is nothing new, but it kind of fits into the. You look like a pundit, sort of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Old school pundit.
Yeah.
Why do you feel? Are you associating stripes with the RNC?
I guess I'm feeling like it's RNC week is revving up, and we're doing our version of it. Cool up. You're as beautiful as any lady on Fox News put together.
Oh, then that is quite a compliment.
There you go. If that Roger Ailes saw you, he'd go after it.
Do you mean it?
Yes, he did.
Do you mean it?
Do you mean you really think I'd be sexually harassed by Roger Ailes?
You got it like that. Yes, you do. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Sure.
Thank you for having me back. Last time we were all together was Austin with South by Southwest.
Okay.
Right?
This year?
This past year?
Just this past year.
Yeah. And now here we are again, home base.
Home base back in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
At the
Job site.
This will probably be our headquarters here at this location for forever, probably. For a long time, I would say.
When you guys do Who Charted, because I don't know if I've done it in this studio, right?
Oh, wait. I think you must have.
He thinks you must have.
At this new incarnation of Earwolf?
Do I have to research
I mean,
this?
I would say your memory of your life is better than my memory of your life, but I would say we've been in this place a long time now.
I think specifically this studio?
This studio, we've never done it in this studio before. This is also the studio where I record Spontaneation.
Oh, so you mean one door over we have done it, but not...
No, I was wondering if we've been in this building together for your show.
I think we must have, because it would have been a really... It would have been a long time since we'd seen you if you hadn't.
It's true. How long have we been in this building?
Let's see, a year and a half, 2 years.
Brett?
Yeah,
Start?
like 2 years. That seems right. Do you want to know the answer, Paul?
I do want to know the answer, Brett.
The answer is yes.
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 Yes, which?
Yes to us being in here before.
We've done it.
Okay, we have done it
That
in here
makes sense.
before.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it was before I did my show.
Who knows? If we're going to have
April 1st.
conversations like this, we need a raccoon walking around on the table. Something for the Periscope audience. Some hummingbirds coming in.
Very
something.
specific.
April
Yeah.
1st, 2015.
That's the last time I was here.
Yeah.
Look at us. And now, here we are in July, in the midst of summer.
There you go. Actually, because we're on Periscope, we can take some live tweets and messages. Does anybody have anything they're putting through there?
I dare people to live tweet and message us.
Are you going to be on this?
I can look at my phone.
I can't. I get too distracted. Guys, let's get into the first chart.
Yeah.
Right?
Music.
I'll act like a DJ, like I'm making this happen. I'm on Serato. Scream it, everybody. Tunes.
Tunes.
Tunes. Let's count down Esquire's top 5 songs of this summer.
Wow, did they get to pick that in the mid-July?
They will go.
In June.
This might be online, Esquire.
Okay, good point. Good, thank you. See, a dapper man defending a dapper outlet. Thank you.
I like how they talked about who's the sexiest lady.
Yeah,
Sound system in my home.
yeah.
I have a taste for the finer things in life.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 5, car seat headrest with.
What? Wait, are you reading an instruction manual?
Yo, somebody's selling it.
I'm doing a search right now.
Okay.
Amazon reviews.
Car seat headrest, and wait for it, guys. The title of this song is "Destroyed by Hippie Powers."
Wow. This is a great song for our INC episode that we're doing. Of course, we know that the grand old party was destroyed by hippie powers and resulted in the Watergate scandal.
Why is this a summer song?
I have no
There's
idea.
nothing about it it's not fun.
Yeah. Don't let them pick before summer happens because they're not in the spirit yet. And
They're not. Howard, if at all.
If at all. Thank you. They're playing a dirge because they're still feeling that winter blast. And so they pick something like that.
Some people just want to speak first. You know what I mean?
There you go. Let the season happen,
Do you know
please.
what I mean, Paul?
I do know what you mean. People like to rush in and they like to say, I am the authority. I will decide. I will tell you.
There you go.
Sound like Dinosaur Jr.
It did. What?
Car seat headrest
Car seat
is
headrest.
the worst band name I've ever heard. Like, that's atrocious.
What if it was?
Right?
What if
Yeah.
it was car seat headrest 182?
There you go.
With a number?
It could get worse.
Like,
Yeah.
even better, like a serial number, so it's that literal.
There
Well,
you go.
because the story behind that was they were originally Turk 182, and then there was a movie called that, and they said, you can't just name yourself
Turk.
after our movie. So then they went Blink 182.
Right. Which what should have happened is they were banned from being in bands. And
That's my name again. Okay. Wow. Wow.
They got the number 1 album though now. So what do I know? They're back at number 1.
That's insane.
Is that true?
Yeah. Blink 182.
With what?
They got a new album.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
With
Kulop's Incredulous.
a new member, right?
182. I don't know if they got a new guy. Maybe
I think so, yes.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming in at number 4, it's Drake with Controlla.
I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you.
Is this Drake singing this part?
Yeah.
What's this accent?
Caribbean.
Auto-tune.
It's You have an auto-tune accent. Are you from auto-tune?
You sound like a tropical robot.
Auto-Tunisia.
A tropical robot.
Howard, that's a new summer song.
I love it. Let me jot
There it
it.
is.
Let me jot.
My favorite scene from the movie, the documentary Spellbound. Do you think I sound like a tropical robot?
Is it?
That's a deep cut. Some people will get that.
Okay.
A weird little boy in that movie says, do you think I sound like a musical robot?
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. He's a weird little boy.
Okay.
He's doing he's one of the spelling bee contestants.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
And he's doing some weird little thing.
But he
and
says
then,
that?
And then he says, do you think I sound like a musical robot?
Oh, okay.
I love it.
It's never left my mind nor my heart.
We should get a small child robot here at Earwolf. Can we make that
Like
happen?
Oh,
a small
no.
wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like the ratings were going down. It's like time to add a cute kid.
Oh, that it would help, but just for
Wouldn't hurt.
morale. Yeah.
For
Wouldn't hurt.
morale. So
Yeah.
what we need right now is a dancing raccoon, a small
Not a dancing
child.
The raccoon just needed to like be walking around.
Okay,
Just
pardon.
eat.
Does
Sorry,
not
I
need to
added it.
dance.
Yeah,
Does
no
not need
skills.
to. I mean, that'd be
Doesn't
great.
need
Look, I wouldn't say no.
Right.
Okay, that's why I needed to clear it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to be hiring wranglers, trainers. We're getting in trouble like
Deal with the
SeaWorld.
union. Got it.
Just let them eat. Yeah.
Coming in at number 3, Twin Peaks with Holding Roses.
How did Twin Peaks get away
How come
with
they're not
just
Twin
being
Peaks
Twin
182?
Yeah, why aren't they Turk Peaks?
Or Blink Peaks.
Twin
Blinks.
Twin Turks.
All better names than car seat headrest.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm
This-
mad
What is
about
this?
car seat headrest, Phil.
I don't think you should let it go.
Car seat headrest.
I want to see if I can buy one on eBay.
Is there
I
more
wanna
than
see
one
if-
person in that band?
It'll be
I
better
need to
than
find out. I'll
the...
find out right now.
Because if
You think it
so,
should be the headrests?
no,
That's your problem.
that's not my
I
issue.
didn't realize that was your issue.
That's not my issue.
Okay.
I'm thinking because when the decision was made, there's no way everybody was on board with it, and I feel like whoever's in charge just like has the power to steamroll these other people and like, no, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe so, but you can buy one for $15.99 and it's adjustable. I bet it sounds better than that record we heard too.
It did begin as a solo recording project by Will Toledo, but it became a full band.
Well, Will Toledo made the decision by himself.
Yeah.
He was sitting in his studio, and,
And then
that was it.
these other people had no choice.
Yeah.
It was a done deal.
Sometimes in bands, though, everyone wants to be the decider, so then it just gets watered down. more
But
and
there's
more.
only one dude, right?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Will Toledo.
Is it time for Hey Howard already?
Hey,
yeah,
Howard.
Hey, Howard.
Play the
Hey,
theme.
guys.
Hey, Howard. Hey, hey,
He's
hey.
got it.
Hey, Howard.
Hey,
People
How-
today.
Oh,
Will Toledo released 12 albums on Bandcamp and
That's too
then
many.
was signed to Matador.
I bet he did 12 in like 6 months. He's one of those guys.
I'm just saying, you have how many on Bandcamp now?
I have 7.
You're there. You're almost there. Is what I'm trying to say.
And then I get my Matador contract.
Yes, you do.
see,
I'll be with Madonna. Is that Madonna's label?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No.
Oh.
hey, what was Maverick? Whose label was
That
Maverick?
was Madonna.
That was Madonna's
Yeah.
label.
Oh, what-
Matador is more of an indie label. You're right.
Matador,
Maverick.
Sleater Kinney,
There you go.
Matango.
Matador.
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 See.
Hey, shout out to that bullfighter who got killed on live TV.
He's not gonna hear
shout
it.
out to
He won't hear it, Howard. He's dead.
That's oh no.
This is
Oh, I'm so
Our
glad we
wood's
captured
getting
that.
wet. Wet wood, guys. Wet wood.
wet
alert.
wood. Wet. So many signatures being washed away.
Oh, oh.
What do we do? There's no papier towels.
Look what the
Kevin, you gotta go get some paper towels.
look what the raccoon did, you guys.
That's exactly the kind of thing the raccoon would do. Very sorry to everyone.
Darn it.
We have a listener questioner
Oh, let's
Listener
hear it.
questioner.
Hey, listeners.
for Paul.
Listener questioner is a better band name than Car Seat Headrest.
True.
Hi, Paul Kulop Motorcycle. I'm
Oh.
Joey from Truth and Consequences, New Mexico.
I'm going to kill you.
I've heard you on other podcasts talk about reading in the morning. I was wondering if you are still able to make time for reading and if you have any recommendations of something you've read recently.
Oh,
Thanks for being tremendous humans. Bye.
interesting stuff. That was you. You read in the morning, Paul?
I
You tried to.
don't remember
Oh.
reading in the morning. I think it's been a long time since I've been able to do that.
Okay.
But I have vague memories of being able to lounge in bed and read a little bit before I rise to greet the day.
That's beautiful.
Reading recommendations. I can recommend a book called.
The Bible.
How to wipe.
It's called How to Wipe.
Wiping for dummies.
Gross. Hey, these markers, you really got your money's worth. Not a single signature rubbed away. A book called The Terror by... Now, I would have made that. You blocked it, Kevin. It was gonna He was going to bank in.
He tried to can jam it in.
Don't overproduce. Let the garbage go in the truck.
Yeah, take it easy, Phil Spector. Dan, what's the guy's name? The last name? It's called The Terror. It's about it's like a historical novel. So it's a fake account of a real thing that happened, where these two ships were stranded out in the Arctic for a while. This is set in the 1800s, and they encounter a mysterious force.
Oh.
Yeah. But this guy, I can't believe I can't remember.
Simmons.
Dan Simmons, thank you.
How'd you
And
know?
He's been to an
I have
airport.
a- MacBook in front of me.
There we go.
that's
Is it an airport book? Would I see this at an airport?
You might see it at an airport. I think it's. I'm coming to it late, so I don't think you'd see it at an airport now.
Right.
It's one of his older books because I read a book of his that I liked a lot, and so I sought out some of his other works. But it's he writes a lot of weird historical fiction that I enjoy.
Great.
I like that.
Sounds like Drunk History on Comedy Central. A little bit like that. Without Jen Kirkman. No, without so much of the booze.
Right. And it's less historical, though, right?
Well, on
I'd
Drunk
say-
History, everything is factual.
That's true.
It's just told
It's
in a
altered.
non-traditional fashion.
Okay, there you go.
But
That's
this is fake.
Oh, it's completely
He
fake.
takes real events and then he tells a fake story out of them.
Oh, so it's like, what if the Hulk was at Iwo Jima? Something like that. I don't do those.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that was
He's
a
a
fine pull,
force.
my friend. A
You got
fine
it.
pull.
The Hulk,
got
he is a force, man. He is a force.
Coming in at number 2, Tegan and Sarah with Boyfriend.
Yeah, see?
This is more summer light.
Absolutely.
I like this.
It's a catchy, fun tune.
It's poppy. It's good.
Very good.
Aye, Poppy!
Aye. Poppy. Is that how the word pop was invented?
Yeah, at 100%.
Okay.
By Dan Simmons.
I'm
Was-
right.
was a Hispanic woman having an orgasm?
Aye, Poppy!
Tegan and Sarah. Before we go into number 1, we should hear perhaps just a little taste of another song, another album that's not on here that's fully about summer.
Wow, we're doing a summer song right now?
Well, yeah, I feel
Highly
like
irregular.
I
Oh my
feel like
gosh.
it doesn't make sense for the Esquire Top 5 Songs of Summer. They maybe not aware of Oculus
Oh,
Summer.
they're too busy checking out fashions and men's fashions for fall.
And
They didn't get to hear
colognes, I'm sure.
it. And cologne, yes.
Colognes, cufflinks.
Fold them overs, yep. This is Checkpoint Summer.
I don't pray for friends of fall, so get out the way. I don't pray for winter squall, no, that's where I aim. Summer, I'm on.
We're driving. It's like Mario Kart. Mario Kart. Hey, I got to tell you something cool out.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing that Start and I had the foresight to do a song that's a tribute to Nintendo and release it on the day that they're back in business with
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
Go.
Pokemon Go.
So we're like
Pokemon Go.
Nostradamus.
Pokemon Go.
We got the game
Hi.
wrong, but
Hi.
we got the company right. Hi.
Hi.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
I hope. That's right. Pokemon. It's
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Go. Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Now, the Japanese are back on the map with Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do the
We're all
Laos
in agreement.
Laotian video
That's
gamers
not Laotian.
what do the Laotian video gamers have planned to keep pace with Pokemon Go?
What is the hottest video game in Laos right now?
I don't know that there is one.
So
Probably,
but they're planning something, right? They gotta be planning something.
Of course they are. Perhaps something with coconuts and rambutan.
Oh my God. Rambutan go? Is that what you're saying?
Goo.
What's rambutan?
It's a type of fruit, you guys.
It is.
Never heard of it before.
Have you had a Logan before? It's like a Logan, but more of a red outer spiky.
You know, a Logan.
I know of a Logan berry.
There you go.
How about
Wait, now do I know that? I know lingonberries, of course,
lingonberries?
from IKEA. But loganberries is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Do you know dragon fruit? Now we're.
I know
deciding.
dragon
I've had
fruit.
that, yeah.
Dragon fruit. What's the one?
Durian.
Yeah, that's the one that like smells so bad.
They say it tastes like heaven, but it smells like hell.
Oh.
Durian.
But now, how does it smell bad the whole way up to your mouth?
Yes.
Why
Yes.
is-
That's a tough sell.
It is
That's a
very
tough
It is
sell.
tough.
Well, I thought like maybe it has its outer, skin or whatever is what smells so bad. But once you get into the meat of it,
Right,
then it's
cut
like, oh,
through
this
it.
is great.
Good.
Yeah.
But
No,
even
it's
the meat of it smells bad.
No, the outer, it's a very rough outside. So the
Rough.
outside, you're okay. It's sort of spiky outside, but once you crack it
Like
open,
pineapple times 2.
times 4.
What?
And I
Pineapple
went
square.
5 in my hand. I said times 4, but my hand said 5.
Times 4.
It's times 4, Howard.
I gotcha.
And they're really hard to get through, right? you gotta
'cause of the
hack at
smell.
'em.
You hack at them, and then you see the yellow flesh, which is a very putrid smelling flesh.
How did anyone eat it? They were stranded.
Hunger, I guess.
Caught in the crossfire.
Cannibals. have
Shout
turned
out
down-
to Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Cannibals turn down that fruit. They go, no, I'll just eat my own hand.
Are you saying that's how cannibalism started? I eat my own hand.
Oh, they don't eat themselves.
It's like, I'm not eating it.
I'd
Stop.
rather eat my own hand.
The politest cannibal there is.
I'm good.
Coming in at number 1.
Number one.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh, man. We're losing Paul. We're losing Paul.
It's been a year. It's been over a year since it's been on, so it's okay.
Okay.
I was
yeah.
swallowing water, and then they revealed that it was number 1. I was like, I gotta hurry up, throat.
It is. It's a.
I gotta
it's
chime
exciting.
in.
Oh boy, RNC week is touch and go.
It's taking its toll. Oh my God.
It's Chance the Rapper with Summer Friends.
Ah,
Summer don't get no shine no more. Summer die, summertime don't got no time no more.
that don't sound so summer to me.
Oh,
Maybe like a summer.
I like
summer
those
nap.
people in the background.
Hey, stay around.
Well, I'll name you some summer songs that are better than this.
All right, do it.
D Antwoord out of South Africa.
The
there.
movie stars from Chappie.
There you go. Them there. They have a great EP this summer, and I would say every song on it I like better than what we heard today. But that's just my taste. But I would say go to that.
Perfect. I thought you had more.
I thought so too.
He gave up.
Life's
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Life's funny.
That
Sure
was so funny. Let's take our first break, and we'll be back with Paul F. Tompkins and the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we still on Periscope during the break? Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Wow, it's weird.
Bonus footage.
This is what happens backstage,
Bowfoot.
guys.
Yeah.
But
Bowfoot.
Do you guys want to see what the lighting is like for my show?
yes.
Let's do it,
We can do it during the break.
and we'll use it for the second chart. I'd love that.
Oh my God, change of lighting.
Oh my gosh. Do you have your own rig, Paul? Yeah. What do you have your
Yeah,
own
he brought
lighting?
his own equipment.
I think rig is being very
Wow.
generous.
Ooh,
You keep them
moon
boxed like that? Are you going to resell them? Oh wow. Oh wow.
Ooh.
This is way better than the last.
Oh, this is
streaming we did.
nice. Do we turn the lights off now?
Yeah, we did it for Improv for Humans, and it was glitchy and stuff.
Oh, this is great.
This seems better.
Oh,
Hey,
instead
thanks
of
Periscope.
Facebook?
You're helping us do a
Yeah.
great
Wow.
broadcast. Hey, let's kill the lights, and so we can get the effect of these. What do you call these, Paul?
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Fake candles. Okay.
Hi, ECCT.
Hey, should we shout out this company? Maybe they'll send a few boxes over.
Yeah.
These are
Oh, this is so much better.
moon candles. I like it. The moon, putting the moon to use finally. Some moon candles. These are 3 weatherproof candles. They last for 4 and 8 hours. Or they you can time them to go off after 4 and 8 hours. This is great. I feel like
I
we're at
love
a
it.
luau.
Right when we give viewers a visual, we turn all the lights off.
It looks really cool though.
I bet it does. It looks like an alcohol environment.
Someone's
Yeah.
from Ireland.
There's remote control.
Wow.
Wow.
This is cool, Paul. Thank you.
So you can make them flicker.
Love it.
Oh my God. This doesn't.
This is awesome.
You've transformed our job site into a beautiful Hawaiian feast
For mine eyes.
for mine eyes
It's like there is bottomless poi.
or something.
Bottomless port.
That's what we want in a luau. That's the only thing we want.
We should do a Who charter from Hawaii.
I would love that.
Please.
We really should. Talk to Scott.
Okay, I'll put that in my meeting minutes I have tonight with him.
All right, the people on Periscope are saying, let's get the second chart started.
Let's do it.
Jesus. Fuck you, Periscope.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
This is an extra thing. This is not like our job.
Yeah, this is for fun.
God damn. So mad about car seat headrest.
They're just like tweets.
How so?
They release them constantly.
I see.
Most of them we don't need to see.
Agreed.
When you get a good one, ooh-wee, movies. Paul, you were like a Flavor Flav there, like a P. Diddy, like a rap hype man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like a Flavor Flav.
This was Mr. Flav.
What if I wore a big pocket watch around my neck?
Well, I don't think you need it. You've got your own
I don't think
accoutrements.
you need
I don't think you need it, yeah.
Thank you for your honest answer.
Do you?
got it.
I imagine you do have some sort of pocket watch with a chain.
I do.
Sort of, yeah,
I do.
that's great.
Was
And
it
it's
given
engraved?
to you? It was gifted
No,
to you?
it is not. I have time for 2 more. It was not engraved.
Okay.
But I do have one that was a gift from my in-laws that was in their family for a long time. It was in my mother-in-law's family for a long time, and she gave it to me, and I found out it dates back to the Civil War.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
great. Which
Yeah.
which
And it
side?
works.
Which
I had
side,
it fixed.
and which side it is?
Oh, we don't have to get into that.
Oh, Southern rebel.
No, you know what?
Rebel watch.
Her family is from, although they're in the South now, her family is from Ohio, so I believe it was from the correct side.
Ah.
Okay, Southern Ohio. I don't know. They're pretty close to Kentucky.
Yeah, it's split up within the states, like
is.
the southern part of any state.
It was brother against brother.
That's right. It was all of the south of every state versus all of the north of every state.
That's right.
And also
Yeah,
within
yeah.
every
Every
family,
family.
if there were 2
That's right.
brothers.
Whoever was
Brother.
taller versus whoever was shorter.
That's right. Randy
Fractal.
would have been Confederate. Jason, the other
It's tough
one.
with twins. Tough with
It's
twins.
tough. It's tough. There's blood is thicker than country.
All right, let's go right to number 5 as we do with Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
What's going on here?
Over the years,
Hey, you know this? I'll wait. Sorry.
This is starring Zac Efron, Adam
get to see
Devine,
And
Devine-
Alice Wetterland.
Devine.
Devine.
That's right. Alice Wetterland's in it. Mary Holland is in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so funny. And
Max Silvestri.
That's
Anna
right.
Kendrick. He's so funny, Sam.
we gotta find
Michael
the right
Sam.
Sam Richardson
Richardson.
posted on Instagram the actual cell phone footage that he took during that scene and said that the actors did not know that the explosion was going to be as big as it was, and so he captured genuine terror and fright.
Wow. Is that Angela Trimber?
Swaggy trims?
No, I don't think so. Aubrey
Sorry, you
Plaza.
call her? What's that?
Aubrey Plaza.
Plaza's in it. Hey, gang, it looks like a lot of fun. If you,
Directed by Jake Szymanski.
oh yeah, Jake from over there at
name.
UCB.
And Funny or Die and other SNL as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Pretty cool.
I saw Alice's scene. It looked really funny. She did a great job.
Yeah, and Kumail's scene. I saw this movie thanks to Hank Green and our other listener who gifted us. The AMC.
Brian Douglas.
Thank you guys. Went and saw it at an AMC theater for free. Thank you guys. It was really fun. And Kumail has a crazy scene.
He's
Kumail Nanjiani.
nude in this movie.
You're kidding me. Is he really?
Yes.
Nude in
Wow.
this movie.
Gotta see it.
He has a personal trainer. I know that. He's in good shape. You can tell when you see him. You go,
I can't imagine the lead time I would need to do a nude
oh
scene in a
my
movie
gosh,
Yeah.
that'd be tough.
to get in shape.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you have to tell me 2 years out.
Yeah. He goes in.
And even then, I want to opt out.
Exactly. And just digitize everything.
Yeah, I want
You
to opt
need-
out, and you can't be mad.
You have to draw things on me
Right.
to make it look nice.
Hawks. You need more advance notice than an Olympic athlete.
Also, recast me.
CGI, please. Thank you.
Make me a raptor.
Critics give this 39%, audience give it 67%. It has made so far 38 million, and it was made for 33 million.
So they've done it. They could stop right now, yank it out of theaters.
That's it.
And retire.
What if that was it? Just break even and then done. Pull it out of theaters.
Well, they made a profit of $8 million. Is that correct? $5 million?
$5 million.
$5 million. Look, we'd all love to have $5 million, right?
Sure, that's all I want. That's all that's important to me in my life.
I'd be on a white sand beach,
Oh, thank
fruity
you.
drink in my hand.
Oh my.
The latest Dan Brown.
Simmons.
No, I'm retired now. I'm not reading smart stuff anymore. Reading fake smart stuff.
Some guy says he can't watch. I can't watch it for some reason, but I'll listen on Wednesday.
Okay.
Is he just being coy?
It's looking good for me.
Oh,
Oh, he can't
nice.
see it?
I don't know if
Yeah.
he's being coy. Like, I can't watch him. I'm not telling you why.
He's playing hard to get.
But maybe he's just.
Do we need
he's
to
got a
each
glitch.
put a candle under our faces?
Oh, I like
it
it.
So it's campfire style?
There we
Sure.
go. That's coming in at number 4, Finding Dory.
I remembered something. That's not possible. Is it? Okay. Is it like a picture in your head?
All right, you guys can argue with me on this.
Go ahead.
I'm done with the animals having the human characteristics. Let's. It's offensive at this point, I would say.
To humans, do you think?
To me.
Okay, all right.
You are a human.
Are animals not interesting enough that we can't just figure out a way to put them in movies and just have them be animals? You know what I'm saying? What if I said, "Cool, you're not interesting enough.
Yeah.
You got to sound like a dog in this podcast."
So you're sort of talking about my entire acting career?
What? Do you do dog
I'm just
voiceovers?
meaning that's what acting is. Do you know what I mean? Not being, oftentimes.
True,
being
but I want to
versions of
see
yourself.
animals portrayed as animals to give them their respect. They're not cut-rate humans. They're
So
full-on animals.
Would you prefer that Finding Dory has the same cast, but they make like fish noises in the water?
I guess maybe so. Like if it was just show me what's going on. Like surf videos, they just played rock music and you just watch them surf. Let's just see that.
You just kind of want it to be like not like the zoo, but just sort of like an animal documentary.
Yeah, like YouTube Live when you watch the osprey nest or whatever animals they put on there. Let me just see animals be animals.
What if Finding Dory was just an animated, like, footage from nature?
Yeah, and they didn't talk. They can't use
Right.
Subtitles?
Right.
What about
Right.
subtitles?
You know, I like where Paul's going. It's just like if you could find that footage and cut it together, then I'll watch.
But it would
But
be
they-
animated, right? So they would animate.
No.
No.
Like the same Pixar style, or no? You're saying you just want to see
Oh
some...
yeah, I guess you could animate it if you want.
It's good to have options.
Well, I'm just exploring it. I'm just spitballing it, guys. Let's work out the solution here.
Yeah.
Like it's RNC week, and
Yes.
so it's just a week for solutions.
Oh, I'll say. This is the week for solutions. Muslim ban solved.
Yeah, it's all done.
More guns solved.
Done. Why didn't anyone think of these black and white solutions before?
I don't know. I don't
They'll
know.
definitely work.
You get an AR-15, you get an AR-15, you get an AR-15.
That's what I like about Donald Trump. He tells it like it is.
Yeah. Crook,
Speaks his
liar.
mind.
He loves those 2 words. He loves it. Let's
He
make a
loves it.
deal.
Crooked Hillary.
Yes.
I'm the best. I'm the
Pocahontas.
most humble.
Oh, God.
Coming in at number 3,
Number 3.
The Legend of Tarzan.
Number 3, really?
Number 3.
Wait, what is this chart? Just movies.
Movies.
These are movies, how they're doing in the theater.
Yes,
Yeah.
last weekend's box office.
Is this going to be the most successful Tarzan movie of all time?
Ooh, that's
Because
a
they
good
all
question.
do poorly, I think.
They always.
Although, actually, in the old black and white days, Tarzan was very popular. They made a lot of Tarzan movies.
way back in them day.
Way back in them days.
In them days. This is starring Alexander Skarsgård. It was made for 180 million. So far, it's made 193 million. Critics give it 36%.
They're all set. Time to retire.
Audience gives it 69%.
Again, this is like the Mike and Dave need wedding dates all over again.
Yes. I hear that he looks absolutely delicious, and you should see his muscles on IMAX.
Sure.
On IMAX.
Gets in a fist fight with a gorilla.
Does he?
Is Tarzan always this dark and serious?
No.
No, I don't think so. I mean, the basic premise of it is fairly dark, I guess. Some kid is abandoned in the jungle.
Yeah, it's hard to make.
And
That's not great.
And if it's not that version, it's because his parents were killed
Right.
and left him in the jungle, like
Yeah.
because they're dead. So yeah, it's kind of dark.
It's kind of dark. I'm
And
more of
then-
a Kazaa man myself.
What's Kazaa?
He was the DC knockoff, or the
Kazar.
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 Kazaa.
He lived in the Savage Land.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I know about the Savage Land.
The Savage
It's
Land.
inside. It's inside here.
Sure. Oh, I know. You got a darkness in you.
A darkness. Just a lovely darkness.
Just a lovely darkness.
Just a lovely
that
asphyxiating
lives in my
darkness.
heart.
You know, Kulap, the reason you're featured in graphic novels and you're a part of that comic book world is that darkness.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. How insightful.
Mm.
Very
Edgy.
insightful.
You're not just some, you got edge. Hey,
Do you
go
have a
for it.
thought?
No.
Song of the summer.
Let's coming in at number 2.
Number 2.
Ghostbusters.
Here it is, gang. You've been waiting all spring and summer. Looks fun already.
Oh man, the cast so great.
These ghosts can possess the human form.
Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and a whole bunch of cameos. Matt Walsh is in it.
Oh, Matt's
Michael
in it.
K. Williams.
Okay.
So many
MK.
great people.
Okay.
Nate Cordry.
Nate Cordry's
Yes.
in it. Oh, he just had that Jaws party.
Yeah.
He had a
Good
Jaws
guy,
party at his
good
house.
man.
Hey, we've got kind of a ghosty theme here with our dark
Right?
room and our, specters.
Spooks and Specters.
Spooks and Spectres.
Spectres.
Critics give it 73%. I saw it on opening night and I loved it.
I saw it yesterday, and I enjoyed it very much.
I saw the trailer.
And
It looks fun.
And you read that there are reviews.
I read that there are reviews. No, I may go see this. I'm thinking of doing a trip to AMC.
Yes.
Where I kind of clear out all these in one shot. I'll see a little bit of Ghostbusters. I'll see a little bit of Mike and Dave. I'll see a little bit of Finding Dory to reinforce my thoughts.
Wait, Howard, you're just going to wander
I like
around the screens and
Yes.
check in on these movies?
Yes.
But that's how he
Have you
watches everything at his house. He's like,
I'm
putting
not a
some-
completist, even within one movie.
Even with the word
What?
completionist.
There you go. I'm not a completion. What did I say?
Completist.
What is
It's all happening live, guys.
what? What is the last movie you've seen, start to finish?
Jaws.
Jaws.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Not when it came
I mean
out.
that. Okay. You're saying what new movie?
Yes,
Okay. Well,
that you had
I
not
have
already
to qualify. I went to see The Shallows, and I was late, and it didn't deter me, and actually worked in my favor. It's an hour and 27-minute movie. I missed the first half hour.
seen. First half hour.
Okay, now listen though. Who was telling me the other day that it's someone I know, someone you respect, someone from the nerd meltdown world, someone with
Okay.
credibility.
All right.
They said to me the first 20 minutes, besides like just one cool surfing shot, it was just all boring backstory. Here's who she is. Here's what she's doing here. I don't even care.
But I think that part is supposed to make you care.
Possibly.
Right?
Maybe that's just something.
That I feel like that's.
Usually, most first acts. That's
But
what.
I
that's their
know that
fun.
So when someone is threatened by a shark, you're not going cool. you're
But-
afraid for that person.
But wouldn't you say also, that's what the first act's going to do? It's going to give you some rando reason to care about them. They've just been through something tough. They have good qualities. I already know that. I just say, okay, something happened to her,
Right.
and I like her, and
Right,
I'm
right.
rooting for her.
All right.
It's possible, guys. You don't have to, just because they tell you got to be there for 2.5 hours, you decide. You decide how long you're going to be
Yeah.
there.
Don't listen to the man.
Yeah.
Bernie or bust. Banksy and stuff.
RNC
Nice.
Week. Solutions.
There we go.
Solutions.
Coming in at number 1.
Number one!
The Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, they did it again.
Oh,
They did it again.
So
Made for
again.
$75 million.
Got my phone.
It made worldwide $253 million.
I gotta say, Toy Story answered for me the question: what would happen if you closed the door and everything in the house was alive? I don't now need to see it with pets. I don't gotta see it with the electrical wiring.
I don't
Wires.
know.
Now the wires can talk to each other.
Can I
Outlets.
I don't know that the premise of Toy Story was you close the door and everything comes to life.
Well, the toys.
I gotta say though, that's a great premise for a movie. Everything is alive.
Everything.
Every single thing.
The dust.
Would that change your mind then? If it was like, if they stopped focusing on a specific thing and then they made it absolutely everything is alive and talking when you leave the room.
That's
So
like
it's not
that's
just
like
animals.
It's not just animals, not just
like a
toys.
Royal Rumble.
The couch is talking.
floor.
The
Yes.
Floor
I
is
don't know.
pissed.
Sounds too much, maybe. What I'm saying is, I already get it. Like, you close the door and something gets alive and talks like an adult and has missions. I get it.
It's alive.
Dogs are already alive, so it's a terrible analogy, but they don't talk English. They don't do it. They don't do this stuff, or we would have got rid of them a long time ago.
Well, that's why they keep it secret.
Oh, good. Ooh, you just turned my world upside down. How much is that? How long is this thing?
Have you guys heard this theory? And this has come up on Comedy Bang Bang a couple times now. Scott and I have talked about this, where Paul Rust, I guess, heard this theory that dogs barking is dogs attempting human speech because they have been domesticated by humans. They've been around humans for so long.
Wait, so that wolves
heard-
don't bark?
I've
Wolves
heard that about-
bark.
That's the thing. It's like all sorts of canine type creatures make similar noises.
Vocalize,
They
yeah.
might not bark exactly like a dog on a porch, like trying to get you to stay away or threaten you or
Yeah.
whatever. They might
Right.
not do exactly that, but they growl and they howl and
Right.
all that stuff.
I've
No,
heard that about
That's
cats.
a very
though.
human-centric idea that they're
I've heard-
trying to talk like us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've heard the cats meow they only do to humans to imitate a baby needing help. I've heard it.
Wow.
That
What
I
if
can
they've never
almost
seen
buy.
a baby?
That I buy.
What if they've never seen heard a baby?
It's just, well, I don't think they consciously like see a baby and say,
But
"I'm
hold
going
on,
to imitate that."
I feel like I've heard cats make noises.
They make noises,
In
but
the
not
wild.
the typical meow. They make like
Wow.
5 different noises. They do like a clicking
Wow.
thing and
I don't
Yeah.
know about
They
that.
do have secret
I
lives.
don't know either.
Wow.
I just read it.
This looks like a
You
documentary.
read this somewhere.
Yeah, I have heard that. I've never heard about dogs. To me, it seems like dogs. are
Where
just
what
dogs.
was the source? Do you remember?
It was a cat wrote it.
Yeah, my cat told me.
Damn cat.
I hear this is pretty good, though.
Secret Life of Pets?
Yes.
I bet it's pretty good. Is it getting better reviews than Dory? Oh, it's not, though.
73% from critics. Audience give it 68%.
That's why I said I'll go see all these in one afternoon, a little bit of
But-
each sampler.
You're going to top us these movies.
There you go. There you go. I like that.
We do. This is a family style theater, so we encourage sharing. Just wander around. Some theaters they get upset if you steal movies, I guess technically, but we don't.
No, not at AMC. They've been great to us. Kulap and I thank Hank and Brian for the cards, and you should go down to AMC theaters. It's probably the best movie experience you got in your town.
Before we let Paul go, let's talk about BoJack Horseman.
Oh yes.
Please.
Let's get into it, guys.
I love the show, and I thought
glad.
season 2 was even better than the first. And like me, it has some darkness. It gets deep.
Yes, it does. It's a very strange show.
It is.
And what is amazing, Kulop and I ran into each other at the ArcLight Theater. Kulop and Scott
I'm
were
an
there to
AMC
see...
guy, but okay.
Kulop and Scott were there to see Ghostbusters. And I was there with my wife to see a screening of the season 3 premiere of BoJack Horseman. And just coincidentally, there was like a very tiny red carpet out in front of the ArcLight that was just for the 4 cast members of BoJack Horseman. And we all did it in various combinations. And then there was nobody else. There were no other Hollywood stars that were there to be photographed.
You have to be on it one at a time.
We did it one at a time, and then we did it all together. And so I just saw coincidentally those guys were walking into the theater in Wei Tai, and for a second I thought, oh, they're here to see the BoJack thing. And then I realized, no, they're just here for the movies. Like